Hi guys, so I have a few little Smashbook spreads to do today. I wanted to add something in that baseball sleeve protector, but a sequin fell off, so I'm just attaching it really fast. And I just put a business card from the salon that I went to get my hair done. Now I'm actually going to start smashing, and I'm looking for a piece of pattern paper just to fit in this spot, and that goes with that little name tag thing. So that was my scrap drawer, and I just put any paper scraps in there. And I picked this paper from Amy Tangerine, and it just has like a banner on the side. Now I'm going to glue down my name tag, but that little strip, I wanted to put it in a pocket instead of adhering it, so I end up pulling up the name tag and using one of these smash pockets to put the strip in instead. And then to cover up some of that white space, I used some Recollections washi tape. And then I added more in the bottom corner just to make it look unified. And then my tape runner broke, so I just threw it away. That's the joy of getting them at the 99-cent store. So I added the name tag and a Project Life arrow sticker, and then just put that little strip in there. Now I'm going through my phone trying to figure out when this was. The date on my phone wasn't quite right, so I was trying to figure it out. I went into my Project Life and figured it was either the 6th or the 7th, so I just stamped the 7th with my Dear Lizzie roller date stamp, and it says Big Day because my best friend asked if we would be her bridesmaids. So this is how it turned out, and you can see she had a box, and inside the box was a balloon, and then we popped the balloon and this little note was inside. So it's all together and documented. Now I'm just going through and thinning out my book because these stupid Smashbooks, they're not very functional. Because once you start adding embellishments, they just bulk up and you can't turn the pages. So I pulled out a bunch of pages, and now I usually just like stuff things in the back little page protector, but I thought I would put them in the back pocket since that's what it's there for. And maybe I'll end up smashing this stuff, but for now, it's good where it is. And then I'm going to cut off the little like pen holder part so that I can get to the little pen loop. I thought I was going to put a charm there, but instead I'm going to put it on the spine. I wanted to save these three-dimensional ephemera pieces. I have this charm, this champagne cork bottle, and some shells from a gun. And I'll show you that at the end. It was a pain in the butt to do all that, it took forever, so I'll just show you at the end how it turned out. And then I already smashed this brochure from the Kings vs. Pacers game, but I found the ticket in my smash bin, so I just cut it out and stuck it behind there. And then this page, I did not like how it turned out, so I'm just going to tear up everything. I ended up throwing away those sushi wrapper things, and I'm not sure what I'm going to do with the right side of the page, which was from the state fair. But I can't tear out the pages, so I'm just going to glue them together. And that just, it looks so much better, and I wasn't having a really hard time doing those pages. So now I'm looking for stuff to fit in those little sleeves, and I pull out some fortune cookies. And right in this top corner there's a perfect little spot to put all three of those fortune cookies, so I use another little piece of that Amy Tangerine paper, and then I'm going to mount them in this navy blue cardstock. Like a die cut behind it, so I try a few different stars. That one's from the Dollar Tree, the red one is from K & Company. I try some other die cuts, like a flower one, and it just doesn't work, so I just put down some washi tape from Target instead. Ooh, Allie Eats has subscribed to you. Hi, Allie! And then I glued down the 3 fortune cookies, and like I said, using up my bling in my Smashbook. And then in my little die cut bucket, I found this teeny tiny little butterfly, and so I added it to the back. I added foam adhesive to the back and then just popped it up in that top corner. So I took out that business card that I started with and added this hippo tag, and it was from like my friend from like elementary school, and my mom found it and she gave it to me, so I just had to keep it because I don't really talk to her anymore and she moved away, so I just had to save it. And now I'm going to Smashbook on this side. I pulled the blue washi tape because it matches those little letter stickers on the right, and then there's also that black and white Smashbook tape on the other side of the page. This doily, I just second stamped it. I had some ink left on one of my stamps and the doily was on my desk, so I just stamped it and now it's like a cool embellishment. So I'm trying to layer everything, but I knew I wanted to do more journaling than could fit on the little Smash caption. So I added this neon pocket from the Dollar Tree, and now I can fit a library card inside with all my journaling. So I glue down the wristband and the, what's it called? Oh my goodness. Clothing tag. And I added more washi tape, and I just wrote Girls' Day and used my Dear Lizzie date stamp to stamp Lovely Day, and then I think it's March 21st. And then I wanted to use these sticko hearts, but I ended up pulling them up and instead going with some of this bling. This is from Kathy, so thank you, Kathy. It looks perfect in here. I love these things. And I added some Recollections washi tape up there, and now I think I can do my journaling. So I used the same stamp and just did Lovely Day and the same date, and started writing about my day, which was really fun because it was total Girls' Day, shopping, mani-pedis, and then bowling with my 4 best friends. 3 best friends, 4 including me. And then I added a sticker to the front, and then I wanted to add rub-ons so that there was no bulk, but it turned out really bad. You can see it didn't transfer very well. And then I just went around the edges in like the Screen Shell highlighter to match the neon on the page already. And now this is just a little bag I got at the chocolate place. And I like having bags in my Smashbook just to shove little things in there. And so I just adhered it in there and added some pattern paper because I already did the Godiva part of it. I don't need to know that it's from Godiva. I just wanted a bag in there. And then I added a doily. I was going to decorate it, but I'll just decorate it later when I figure out what I want to do in this little spot. So I punched a hole to know that you can reach inside the thing, and then I had to cover the page decoration in washi tape. And now I'm going through the book and altering some of the pages. So that first one I just cut it really narrow and then rounded the corners. This one I'm going in and kind of trimming it so that it's only like a half of a page really. And I just do this to add more interest, and it also helps to kind of lessen the bulk because like I said, these books get really fat, and so taking out pages really helps. So you can see I took out a lot of pages from this book. And here I smashed this last video, and it just kind of left a weird little space on the bottom, so I don't even think it could fit like a ticket, so I just covered it, or I just cut it out and rounded the corners. And I'm going through and altering another page. So this one I just kind of cut off center, and then I'm going to trim this top piece and round the corners. Again, just to add interest. make it different, so it's fun to flip through the pages, because that's what I really like about the day books and the Heidi Swapp ones, is that all the pages are different, and in the Smash books they're all kind of the same. So now this last thing I'm trying to smash, which took forever because I was so tired. I was just done with smash booking at this point. I pulled out a bunch of scrap paper from my little scrap drawer, and I knew I wanted another tab just because there wasn't really one in this spot. And so I trimmed this paper to fit. I'm trying to layer everything. I knew I wanted to layer the navy paper. And I saw something on Pinterest, which is really... I was trying to recreate something I saw on Pinterest, which is why this was so difficult. Like, usually I'll just throw stuff down, but I was trying to do something specific and get a specific look with the edge punch. It just didn't work though. So I edge punched everything. I messed up the silver one though, it punched wrong. And then I pulled out a red one. And I realized that there's just a weird amount of space, and since I'm just doing a ticket, it's a little bit too much, so I'm going to trim off the top of it, and that way, you know, it's kind of a more interesting page, and now it's more proportional to the size of the ticket. And I saved the little strip that I cut off, and I'm just going to edge punch it. At this point, I'm like, screw it, I'm done with the Pinterest inspiration thing. I'm just gonna put stuff down. And I think that it worked a lot better for me. So I added some Target washi tape, some Dollar Tree washi tape. That blue paper is the paper I cut from the back. That's a smash tab. And with Jeremy as my spirit guide, I was able to pull off the backing. Some more Target and Dollar Tree washi tape. Then I wanted a cork piece, even though there was a cork piece right underneath it. I just thought it looked cool and it fit perfectly, so I did the little Instagram one because I did Instagram a picture from this event. Then I added some more bling and my Dymo labeler, which I did also see on Pinterest, but this time it worked out. I was able to punch it. And then my tiny attacher just had some staples. And that is how everything turned out. Oh, I added some more gems. But I'm all done after that, and you can see the charms. So I really quickly wanted to talk about the charms that I did here. This is a polymer clay piece that I made quite a while back, and it's just a little hamster. He's really dirty now because this book has been pretty beat up, but it's just a little hamster, and it looks like my little hamster Dirk, and he passed away this year, so I'm just gonna keep it on here. This is the 45 shell, and I just wrapped the head pin, eye pin around it, and attached it to the chain. And then for the 22, since it doesn't have the same little like shape, I wasn't able to wrap it, so what I did is I'm waiting for my glossy accents to dry, and I just put a head pin, eye pin, whatever it is, in here, and now I'm just waiting for it to dry, and then it can just kind of dangle. Not the most attractive solution, but it works. And then this is just a heart, well, where am I? There we are. A heart polymer clay piece that I made a really long time ago, and I just put it on here because it's red and it goes with the red. And then this is my first bottle of champagne, so I put in an eye pin on the top, and I used some glossy accents as I was pushing it in there, so that way when it dries it'll be a little bit adhered as well, and it just kind of sits like this. So kind of bulky, but it's like you know, we keep all of this like flat paper ephemera, and sometimes it's nice to keep some of these like three-dimensional physical objects. and you need a place to store them. So these little clips, I'm not sure what they're called, they're just little paper clips, but they fit perfectly right on the spine of the Smash book. I love how that turned out. If I had a red one, I would use a red one, but I do not, so I still think it looks cute, and now I have a place for all of my three-dimensional keepsakes.